5:30 p.m. The date is October the 21st, 2025. We will call to order the city council meeting for Statesboro, Georgia. If we will have our invocation, the pledge of allegiance by Councilmember Paulette Jacobs.
Let's pray. Gracious and loving God, we come together this day with humble hearts, grateful for the privilege to serve our community. Grant us courage, the courage to make decisions that are just and wise, the strength to stand firm for what is right, and the grace to listen with open minds and compassionate hearts. Bless each person gathered here today. May our words build up, not tear down. May our actions reflect fairness, faith, and hope in a brighter future. Guide our city with your wisdom and protect those who serve it. In your name, Jesus, I pray and thank you. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have our recognition of public presentations. We have a presentation of retirement to award to Ronnie Swint, Water and Sewer Crew Leader, who is retiring effective November the 1st, 2025, after 20 years of dedicated service. We do have a word that we want to share in regards to Mr. Swint's retirement. After more than 2 decades of dedicated service, we celebrate the retirement of Ronnie Swint, whose career with the city began in January 2005 at the wastewater treatment plant as a wastewater treatment plant operator. From the very start, Ronnie demonstrated a commitment to excellence, quickly earning his Georgia Class 3 wastewater operations license. In 2009, he took a new role as a meter technician with the Water and Sewer Department, continuing to build his expertise by obtaining his Georgia distribution and collections license. Through years of consistent hard work, problem solving, and passion for public service, Ronnie advanced to the position of Water and Sewer Crew Leader in 2024. One of Ronnie's most significant contributions has been his role in developing and managing the city's FlexNext AMI meter reading system since 2014. His knowledge, attention to detail, and forward-thinking approach have been vital to the evolution and success of our metering infrastructure. His efforts laid a strong foundation that will continue to benefit the city long after his retirement. As Ronnie embarks on this well-deserved next chapter, we honor his 20-plus years of service, celebrate the legacy he leaves behind, and express our deepest gratitude for his countless contributions. Ronnie will sincerely be missed by his colleagues and the community. We wish him nothing but happiness, health, and fulfillment in years ahead. Mr. Swint, a round of applause.
Go back into the well. Right here. Got it.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Council, hold up.
Council.
Come on, Council.
We're gonna keep you busy now.
Oh, that works.
For a little while. There you go.
I have some higher shoes. I can go on this side.
Councilor Henley, can you go to that side? One, two, Councilor Johnson, can y'all two step in just a little bit closer to the mayor? Okay. Cozy.
There you go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Ronnie, you got family?
Ram?
Right over there.
Come on,
Family.
family. Come on, family.
There you go.
Come on in.
I'm gonna put these things- Hey, really good.
So we'll just have the family.
You still want me in the middle?
I think, yep, I think you're good there.
John in the middle where he's at. In the middle.
Just have you stand
Okay. Yeah, a little bit taller than we are.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right, everyone get the team?
Come on, team.
Come on, team. Yeah. Team. A few people working at the park, man.
Wow.
Come on, fill in. Yeah, there you go. You'll be coming back. There we go. Yeah, come on in, come on in. Yeah.
All guys go too fast. Those vertically challenged come towards the Yeah, y'all gotta get a little tighter.
There you go.
You got your suit coat on, man. You got your suit coat on. Tall guy with a hat. Long one.
Yeah. There you go.
This timer just looks right at the camera. It says 3 minutes. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hold up, 1, 2, 3. Let's take one more for good measure. 1, 2, 3.
All right, congratulations.
Don't get in nobody's phone.
Congratulations on being a great one.
They want the same one.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, that Viking shirt on.
Man, how you doing?
He's doing good.
Good to see you, John. You did a great job.
Congratulations. All right, Leah, do we have anybody signed up for public conversation in regards to the agenda?
No, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, we move down to agenda item 5. Consideration of the motions for the consent agenda, which includes the approval of our minutes for our October the 7th council and executive session, as well as consideration of a motion to approve the surplus of a 2012 Ford Explorer in the Statesboro Police Department. Is there a motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? All right, we move down to agenda item 6, which is the second reading and consideration of a motion to approve ordinance 2025-10, ordinance updating the replacing Article 6 of Chapter 18 of the Statesboro Code of Ordinances for massage establishments. Mr. Penny, anything further in that? Okay. All right, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we move on to agenda item 7.
Mr. Mayor, may I also add that this is National Massage Therapy Awareness Week.
Okay. All right, Mr. Devine. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. We move on to agenda item 7, second reading and consideration of a motion to approve ordinance 2025-11, ordinance amending chapter 18 of the Statesboro Code of Ordinances by adding Article 14 for salons. Okay.
Mayor, Council, this is just going to add in a whole new chapter, or a whole new article of chapter 18, and so we would now be regulating salon establishments in much the same way that we would massage establishments.
All right, thank you. All right, and number 8, public hearing and consideration of a motion to approve application RZ.
We need a motion.
Oh, we did. Oh, my bad. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. We go down to agenda item 8.9, public hearing and consideration of a motion to approve application RZ 25-09-01, zero gravity outreach requesting a zoning amendment from light industrial zoning district to the central business district. Excuse me. Zoning district in order to redevelop the property for a community event venue and recreational facility at 19 Railroad Street. If there's a motion to open the public hearing.
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All those in favor? Aye. All right, Justin, if you would give us a little bit of insight on that.
Mayor, Lane, could you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor and Council. The petitioner is requesting a zoning map amendment in order to take the parcels that are listed as follows from that light industrial to central business district. Just for some insight, the current buildings are dilapidated group of warehouses. They've historically served trains and a number of other uses that have been industrial in nature, peanuts and a bunch of other things. The applicant is actually looking to create a recreation and concert facility out of those. It's a pretty substantial project, so we'll see how that moves forward. The applicant seeks to maintain the existing buildings on site and completely renovate them for this development, so it's a very large undertaking. The requested zoning map amendment, while it is separated, and I'll show the zoning district from what is traditionally contiguous to the CBD, it does align with the intent of the downtown master plan by removing the potential for industrial development for appropriate downtown uses. So there is substantial support for this rezoning in that regard. So if you'll see, it's a number of parcels here. They are outlined in red. You'll see that is in our downtown district, which really calls for adaptive reuse of historical structures, and that's the intent that we're hoping to get out of this. And as I mentioned, you'll see it's not quite contiguous with the CBD, which is outlined in purple, but it is in alignment with our downtown master plan, which is really looking at this area holistically for the removal of all that light industrial. So if you look, these are some project renderings that we have. So you'll see the kind of concert venue on your top left, and then you'll see an overall view with the concert venue. The solar panels on your far right are not a part of this development, but the buildings with the green roofs are a part of it. You'll see a small parking lot in the center, as well as the actual buildings in a renovated state, because that's not quite how they look right now. You'll see the subject property from the right-of-way of North Mulberry Street. So it really is on two streets, three streets really. But that's North Mulberry Street on your left, and then you'll see the actual warehouses from North Mulberry Street as well. Here you'll see the property from North Mulberry going to the northwest towards those solar panels. And then you'll also see the adjacent property on the other side is those dilapidated multifamily units. They're boarded up now. I used to have some people in it on your right. And then you'll see the field from Railroad Street, and you'll also see the remaining portion of it from Railroad Street on your left and right. So we'll go back to the project rendering so you have those. And staff does recommend approval of RZ 25-09-01. If this petition is approved, the following enumerated conditions shall apply. There's only one condition, and that is approval of this zoning map amendment does not grant the right to develop on the property. All construction must be reviewed and approved by the city. At the regularly scheduled meeting of the Planning Commission on October 7th, the commission recommended approval of this application and that single staff condition with a 7-0 vote. The applicant is here, and I'll be glad to answer any questions, but otherwise that completes my report.
Thank you, Justin. Is there anyone here to speak for this request? Right. Is there anyone here to speak against this request? Is it for?
It's for. I'm not speaking against.
Yeah, so we're really looking to build an event space that is a safe space for families and kids, and working with like Christiana Fostering Bullock for the foster care system to be able to draw in. We're going to be building an indoor skate park, which is the one building's 15,000 square feet. So we'll have an indoor skate park that we'll have there. We'll have an indoor music venue to be able to, with the weather and all that stuff. And at the same time, then in future, within the 5-year plan, we're going to have an indoor rock climbing gym and high ropes course. That'll be in the other buildings, because those buildings are roughly 65 feet high inside. And then really have everything to where we're gonna have a ton of green space, be able to have a few smaller water features and stuff, so that people during the day, they can come and throw frisbees, walk their dog, play, even walk right from the walking trail that's right there. We're looking at the potential of extending that walking trail, if that can get approved, to be able to end right at that property and just incorporate that into the whole process and the whole plan.
Good deal, thank you.
So,
So, excuse me. We got a question for you.
Oh, sure.
What's your name?
Tim Wilkinson. Tim Wilkinson.
Okay, good deal, that's it.
That's it? All right. Any other questions?
When we get to that, council may want to ask you something, but we'll get to it.
Okay.
Is there anyone here to speak against the request? Okay, all right. Is there a motion to close the hearing? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we're gonna open it up for council discussion. Any discussion by council?
I just had a question, please, Mr. Mayor, for staff. So it's lovely to hear what the anticipated plans are in the 5-year plan, but what we're being asked to do is to change the zoning. So if we change it from if we amend the zoning to change it from light industrial to central business district, what would be allowed there?
This particular facility, of course, but a number of other things potentially could be built there. So there could be some retail. There could be some retail on the bottom of apartments or multifamily in general. There are a lot of options that are more just appropriate for the downtown than an old dilapidated warehouse for those types of things.
Okay.
And from what I see on, I'm sorry, from what I see on the pictures, they're reusing the warehouse we have.
Adaptive reuse, yes,
Good thing. All right, thank you, Justin.
absolutely.
Is there a motion to approve? To move. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. We move now to agenda item 9. Consideration of a motion to approve ordinance 2025-12, an ordinance annexing 355 Langston Chapel Road into the city of Statesboro. Mr. Pitney, anything you can add to that?
Mayor, this is a piece of property that we bought. It's adjacent to Bird's Pond. And obviously we were going to tear the structure down, but we recommend approval.
Thank you, Mr. Pitney. Any discussion by council? All right, seeing that there is none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we move on to agenda item 10, consideration of a motion to approve ordinance 2025-13, an ordinance to adopt the updated City of Statesboro speed control ordinance and the company list of roadways, list number 10032-025, in order to enforce speed limits within the city limits, utilizing speed protection devices. Anything to add to that, Mr. Henry?
Mayor, since this is an ordinance, normally it would require 2 readings, and so what we're asking you tonight is to waive that requirement for the 2 readings. This will allow us to be able to run radar. It's something that we do annually, so that or every 3 years, so that we can continue to run radar for people like John that work speed. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have questions about it. We're talking about radar from the patrol cars, right? We're not talking about putting them up on, Yeah, when we do that, I need to start
All right, any discussion from council? I see that there's none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right, moving on to agenda item 11, consideration of a motion to accept the recommended retirement of K9 Smokey in the Statesboro Police Department and release ownership of him to his handler, APO Patrick Webb, for the remainder of his life. Mr. Pitt.
Mayor, members of the council, part of our police force happens to be canines, and they can only last so long. And typically when it's time to retire one, they have developed a connection to their handler, and their handler is willing to take care of him for the remainder of his life. And so we recommend approval. Basically, we're retiring Smokey, and it's Officer Webb has agreed to take care of him for the rest of his life.
Thank you, Mr. Penny. Any discussion by council? All right. Is there a motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we move on to agenda
Mr.
item.
Mayor, I'm sorry, I understand that Smokey's in the hallway. Can we get a picture with him before he leaves?
Where is Smokey?
He was out front
Smokey
just a
was
few minutes ago.
Here we go.
Yes.
Smoking is your last time. Let's get a picture. Hey, Smokey, what's up, man? Yeah. Come on, man. You're doing good. Yeah. I see. Smokey, you want to take your picture?
No. Not everybody's down crazy.
Smokey's okay with the flash?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want Smokey to go crazy. He's pretty. Yeah.
Just slide back.
Yeah, just take one step back. Oh,
Slide on back.
okay.
Oh, me too? Oh, okay.
All right, everyone ready? Smokey. Smokey, 1, 2, 3.
That's a good thing.
Let's take one more. I think Miss Barr was looking down. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now Smokey's looking. We're gonna get it. Smokey,
Smokey, just
1,
like that.
2, 3.
That's a good thing.
That's good. Thank you.
There you go.
Good work. Good job.
Come on, Smokey.
Smoke and get a plate. No, okay. That's right. Smoke that right. Good boy. Good boy.
Thank you. We move on to agenda item 12, consideration of a motion to approve memorandum of understanding with the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia to place a health kiosk at 58 East Main Street.
Mayor, we have an opportunity to place the first kiosk that the university received some grant funds, and so they are asking us if they can place a kiosk on city property, be on the sidewalk, and so what our preference would be is to have it on the alleyway versus placing it on the sidewalk. It will have healthcare items for sale. And so, in order to do that, we have this MOU with the University of Georgia in order for that to be allowed. And so we do recommend approval of the MOU with the University of Georgia for this health kiosk in downtown Statesboro.
Any discussion from council? All right, seeing that there's none, is there a motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. All right, moving on to agenda item 13, consideration of a motion to approve a memorandum of agreement with the United States Army Training and Doctrine Command to participate in the U.S. Army Partnership for the Success Program. Mr. Petty.
Again, Mayor, this is an opportunity for us to work with the university and the military. This was brought to us by Colonel Frederick, and who's retired. This is an opportunity as folks are cycling out of the military, and we are recruiting people. This allows us to try to recruit individuals that are coming out of the military to come work for us. And so this sort of memorializes an agreement that we will try to work cooperatively with the military to do. So we recommend approval.
All right, thank you, Mr. Penny. Any discussion by council? All right, seeing that there is none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I can't speak high enough about, Colonel Fred, and his efforts to, help the soldiers. I'm gonna go down to other business from council. Is there any other business from council?
Yeah, 14.
We got 14.
Oh, shoot, I'm trying to go on. Right. Agenda item 14, consideration of a motion to approve change order number 1 in the amount of $152,771.84 to Cartier Construction and Utilities for the Ramble Road Sanitary Sewer Project to be paid with ARPA funds included in the CIP project number WWD 32-C.
We just needed, first we needed a change order, but when we did the Ramble Road sewer project, there was a line underneath East Main Street, that we had to get, GDOT permission to be able to cut that road and get that line out of there. So, this will allow us to be able to wrap up that project, and again, we were able to use ARPA funds to pay for it, so we recommend approval.
Good, thank you, Mr. Green. Any discussion by council? Nope. Seeing that there's none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, we move down to agenda item 15, other business from city council.
Yes, please. I have a couple of announcements I wanted to share, Mr. Mayor. So this Friday, the city, a while back, got a relief grant, some money to buy some trees. So our KSBB coordinator and other groups who work with environmental issues are putting on a tree giveaway this Friday afternoon at 3 o'clock at the food bank. And it's not the little tiny seedlings like you get sometimes. It's like 7-gallon pot trees. So if you want to put some trees at your house, come to the food bank at 3 o'clock this Friday afternoon. They are asking that you bring a bag of rice or a can of beans or some food to contribute, but the trees are completely free. So that's at 3 o'clock this Friday at the food bank, which is on Northside Drive. Saturday, we have an event. Dr. Mitchell is here and can answer questions, but there's going to be another resource fair. The Youth Council and the Sexpro are putting on a resource fair, and I think it's 10 to 1. 10 to 2. 10 to 2, thank you. And this one's located at the City of David Church, which is over on Institute Street, just off West Jones. So there's always lots of good information, giveaways, vendors. So plan on coming out. It's family friendly. That's this weekend. And then looking ahead 2 weeks, we won't meet before then. November the 1st, the city's doing the Recycle Fest. And this year our Recycle Fest will be downtown right here on Vine Street. All kind of good opportunities to bring materials to be shredded. Got some good vendors with Core bringing in some people. So a lot of good events going on at Recycle Fest, including another opportunity for trees. So plan to support all the good things the city's trying to do to help all of us.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to city manager comments.
Mayor, members of the council, a couple of things I just want to point out to you. Tomorrow, we actually have our kickoff for United Way. We're having lunch at the Convention and Visitors Bureau back there in the farmers market area. So I invite y'all to come and have lunch with us. And again, it's something that we look forward to. And last year, our city employees led the county in giving to the United Way. And so we're hopeful that that will occur again this year. Last meeting, we did a change order for the West Main Street sidewalk project. And I shared with you then that we were hoping to be reimbursed by the design because of an error. And in your FYI packet, we were reimbursed $37,280 for that error. So I just wanted to call that to your attention. We do try to hold our folks that we work with accountable, and if they make errors, they have to help cover that cost as well. Chief wanted you to know that on Saturday they're going to be we got recruit firefighter pinning ceremony. So if any of you are in town, 9 o'clock in the morning at Fire Station 1 on Grady Street, we invite you to come be a part of that. Did you say that was Saturday?
Saturday, 22. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Couple other things, just wanted to get you to add to your calendar. On November 25th, this thing is back this mountain, there will be a tree lighting ceremony in downtown Statesboro at the Art Park. Just before Thanksgiving. That'll be at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, and we'll get it done because then you go to Shopping by Candlelight, I think is what I'm not sure what they call it.
Lantern light.
Lantern light down at the Convention Visitors Bureau. So that's November 25th at 5 o'clock p.m. On October 30th at 10 o'clock a.m., we will have a groundbreaking ceremony over on Brandon Street for Fire Station number 3. Good job. Okay. And so we want to invite the public. We're excited about that. I know Chief Tim is excited and his firefighters are excited because they need that added space. But it also gets our people in the right location to be able to defend our, if there's a need for fire protection. So, and I think, Mayor, that wraps up all that I have.
All right, thank you. I'm going to take a point of privilege for Councilmember Riggs.
Thank you. I should have brought this up a minute ago. At the last meeting, I announced or reminded everybody that the Thrill of the First Flight, an event for children 3rd through 12th grade, was supposed to be that Saturday. We got rained out. Well, it's being put back on this Saturday. And it's from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., I think. I know that a lot of other stuff is going on.
Correct.
But anyway, and you can sign up at firstflightga.gov.
Okay. Good deal. Thank you.
And that's the airport, Statesboro.
Go ahead, Councilman.
So one other reminder, if you haven't already, please go vote. Everybody in Statesboro and Bullock County can vote. There's a couple of city offices up for election, as well as making decisions about FLOST and eSWAST. So read up, decide what you need to do, and go vote. Early voting, early voting 9 till 5 and Saturday the 25th, and then November the 4th. You don't make it early.
Good. Thank you, thank you. All right, we move down to public comments. Any public comments?
Don Devine of Divine Hands Therapeutic Body Work. Mr. Mayor, I'll keep it short. I know we're all ready to get up and get to supper. I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all for bringing massage therapy back into legitimacy. When I moved here in 2018, I read the ordinance and I was appalled at the way, not this board, but the people on this city council back in '95 viewed my profession. And I thank you, city manager's office, city attorney's office, the clerk's office, and all of you council members, and you, Mr. Mayor. I thank you all for enduring the trying times of putting all this stuff together and all the hard work that's gone through in order to move us into the appropriate light for massage and related body work. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Any further public comments? All right, seeing that there is none, is there a need for executive session? All right, seeing that there's no need for executive session, we move down to agenda item 19. Consideration of motion to adjourn. Is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. All right, y'all take care.